Yo, what's up guys, we're back at it, and today we are unboxing, installing, and reviewing the HFK motorcycle dash camera system. Now this is a front and rear camera system. It's going to sync up to your phone via the app, so I'm really excited to try this. Now full disclosure, they did send me this unit to review, but I'll give you my unbiased opinion, so let's dive right into it. So let me show you how I installed the wiring on the bike and the actual setup to keep things functional, but also aesthetically pleasing. All right, so I know it looks complicated. Let me break it down step by step in the right order. First, we'll take this adapter looking thing, all right? And then we're gonna want to follow the adapter. It's got these 3 leads. It's got a black one, a orange one, and a red one. And we're gonna wanna connect that to our battery, all right? So we're gonna get this device, like I said, follow it. The black lead goes to the negative terminal, the red lead goes to the positive, and the orange is the accessory unit that's going also to the positive, unless you can connect it to the actual accessory port, we'll call it, which some bikes don't have. That means if you turn on your bike, it automatically will activate, and if you turn off, it turns it off. Right now, I don't know where that is, so I'm just gonna hardwire it, so you can just attach that orange to the positive red terminal. This will all make sense in a second. So once that's connected, then we'll get our actual HFK main housing unit, we'll call it, and we just want to attach all 3 colors to the according colors. So we've got our front camera, we're just going to attach that, and then we twist on the little twisty, and then we'll do the same thing for the rear camera, which I have here. Rear camera is going to connect, secure it, and then we're going to connect this unit to the main unit. And then you might hear a beep. That means we got power. Let's listen for the beep. Hold on. Turn that on. Heard that? So now what we actually did is this adapter connected to the battery. We connected the cameras to the main housing unit, and we connected the adapter to the main housing unit. Everything's connected to the batteries. So now we have power. Now on this device, you want to hold the power button 3 seconds. That can either turn it on or turn it off. And you can see from the little button there, right now it's flashing, so now it's on. And if we hold the Wi-Fi button for 3 seconds, it's going to turn solid blue. And now we can search for Wi-Fi on our phone. All right, so let's do that. Once you find the HFK Wi-Fi on your phone, the password is going to be 80 times, okay? It's going to be 80 times, and then you can pair it to the HFK app. Look, once you're connected to the app, you have to make sure you accept all the permissions as far as camera, audio, and location. Once you do that, then you'll see the app changes to the live monitor of the cameras. Now, once everything's wired up, you do want to find places to secure all this stuff under your seat. All right, we don't want cords dangling anywhere that can get caught. We don't want things on surfaces that are too hot that's going to melt. It does come with an adapter plate and a lot of zip ties, so you can get creative and find areas on your specific motorcycle where to mount things. Now, to actually mount the cameras, you want to make sure the arrow is pointing up, so that way it's not mounted upside down. And we are going to need to use an Allen key. We're going to need specifically a 2.5mm Allen key to unloosen and to tighten the bracket holding the camera. Now it comes with a mount and 3M tape and lots of zip ties. So you can use the 3M tape, you can use the zip ties, you can use both of them, but you want to find a place that's secure. That way the camera is not going to fall and get stuck in anything and be a danger. On the front of my bike, I snake the cables around and I attach it here with some 3M tape and also a zip tie to my front fairing, so I get a cool view from the front. You can see where I put the cable. I'm trying to snake it. I kind of tucked it right up in the body lines of the bike. So let me put the seat on and I'll show you what it all looks like once we're all tucked in. here's some close-ups. So we've got the front unit here zip tied and 3M taped. And I've got the cable looping over the front forks. Fits perfectly, right, with the design of the bike, under the seat. And then you can see with the rear, I have that one tucked in here on the little light over the signal and to my rear camera with 3M tape. Now you can use the zip ties, you can use the 3M tape, like I said, but you want to make sure you keep things in an area that's, in case things go sideways or things fall off, they're not going to dangle, get stuck in the chain or the tire. So just look out for yourself, put it somewhere safe and secure. Now the cameras have a 137-degree wide angle view. It's dual recording, 1080p at either 60 FPS or 30 FPS. Now there's already 64 gigabytes of internal storage space, but you can opt to have up to a 512 gigabyte micro SD card. The cameras are dustproof and waterproof, so if it's raining, you don't have to worry about things malfunctioning. Now what's really cool is there's actually a G sensor in the unit, so if you come to an abrupt stop, or if it sees a vehicle come to an abrupt stop, it's gonna automatically record that and save that footage. Both cameras have really good image stabilization. The footage is not going to be all shaky, it's going to be crisp and clear and usable for when you need it. The system uses 5G Wi-Fi, so there's always going to be a strong connection between the system and your device. But really a cool overall unit, HFK HM201. I'll put a link down below, you can check it out for yourself. Love you, bye.